Hello, this is Stampy and welcome to another Let's Talk. This is a bit of a weird one. I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to title it, and at first it's going to seem like I'm just talking about myself a lot, and I kind of am, but there is I think, in at least my opinion, an interesting observation that I came to recently, and yeah, I just thought I'd share it with you, and Let's Talk is the place to do that. So I think in general, in terms of how YouTubers go, I'm probably one of the more private ones in terms of how much I share about my personal life. You know, I don't really show my house, for example, very much. I never really, talk or like tweet about my political views or religious views, or I think most importantly, my emotions. You're never gonna see me kind of uploading a video talking about how angry I am or tweeting, about the fact that I'm upset and would someone cheer me up. Like I just kind of leave all of that to one side as much as I can and then kind of just really focus on producing videos. And I think that there's a lot of YouTubers or just viewers or just people in the community in general that really hold in high regard like being real on YouTube. Like you got to be real, you got to be genuine, you got to talk about the stuff that other people are too scared to talk about. And firstly, no one actually is. Like the second you're choosing what to edit in your videos or even what to record, like everyone is kind of trying to represent themselves in the best light possible. It's normal. If you have 5 pictures of yourself and you're going to post one to Instagram, you're going to post the one where you think you look best in it. Like, of course you are. And that goes to the same with YouTubers when they're uploading videos. They're, representing themselves in a way, no matter how real, they're trying to be. And also for me, I don't know, I don't really hold loads of value for the type of videos that I make in kind of being real. Like I guess I kind of see myself more like as if someone's making a TV show. So say if someone's making a cartoon, they're not like trying to show the real them, they're trying to make something that's going to entertain someone, and that's kind of the way I do videos. So for that reason, and the fact that I think I'm generally quite private, I've kept myself, I guess a little bit reserved in terms of the way I present myself, kind of not just on YouTube but social media and kind of everything around YouTube. And so something that I noticed recently is that even though I kind of don't talk about a lot of things that other people talk about, like I really feel like people have got to know me. Like there's been a few times where recently, there's been people having a conversation about me, and like I'm not even in this conversation, but they're talking about me and a kind of an understanding about me, which kind of shocked me a little bit. Like someone would say about, someone's done this and someone should say, oh, Stampy should do that. And they'll say, oh no, it's not the kind of thing that Stampy would do. Stampy's more like this. And I realized that even though, I haven't shared too much about kind of my opinions on things outside of, I guess, kind of gaming and YouTube and kind of things that are directly involved to me, because there's hundreds or thousands of hours of video content of me online, like people that have watched a certain amount of that kind of have more of an understanding of what I actually am, like who I am and what my beliefs are going to be, even if I've never needed to say them, which I just thought is something that's really interesting. And there's actually been a few times recently where in the comments someone has said like, what are your opinions on this? Do you think that this is okay? What do you think about this? And there's a few times I've replied and said like, probably exactly what you think my thoughts are on that are what my thoughts are on that. And so I realized that even though I'm not really kind of giving out any actual details, people kind of really know me rather than necessarily, specific information about me, which in some ways is kind of more personal than knowing, what my political beliefs are or my religious beliefs or, how I'm feeling on Tuesday or whatever it is. And I don't know, I just thought that was quite an interesting thing, especially for me where, I don't really vlog very much. And the vlogs that I do is always when I'm like, I'm at Disneyland or something, I'm traveling somewhere, I'm not vlogging my daily life. And so even though I got vlogs like that, and then my other videos are kind of Minecraft videos where I'm almost being a bit of a character in them and not really being myself, despite that, because there's so much footage online, like people who have watched all of it can kind of piece stuff together and then have a real opinion on kind of what I am like. And I just thought that was quite an interesting thing. Hopefully this made some sense to you. And obviously it doesn't just apply to me, but obviously that's the only thing I have any experience in, seeing as, I'm the only person who has been me and I'm the only person I have been. Which is once again a very weird way to put it. So yeah, I don't know, just something to think about. This was a random kind of off the cuff Let's Talk. And Ali, Alex just really wants me to play Tug of War. I do plan to do a bunch more Let's Talks in the future. I'm trying to not only be talking about like Minecraft, gaming, YouTube, and myself, I guess, which are obviously the things that I know a lot about. The problem is there's a lot of people are suggesting topics for me to talk about that I just don't know much about, you know, talking about, you know, could you talk about like bullying or dealing with, you know, depression or, you know, struggling with, you know, coming to terms of homosexuality or things along those lines, which are just all stuff that I've not had to deal with. So I'm just, I feel like I'm not the person to give, you know, opinions on topics such as that, like if I haven't dealt with them. But yeah, if there are any just other things you'd like to hear my opinions on, leave them as suggestions down below, and I will hopefully do them in the future. But for now, thanks for watching, and I will see you all later. Bye!